name is Sally, and I'm a genetic counselor. This video will review the various types of results you may see after having Panorama. The first type of result is a low-risk result. This result means that your baby has a low chance that it would be affected with one of the conditions on the report. Although the risks are very low for the baby to be affected, they are not zero, and therefore you'll want to discuss these test results with your doctor or healthcare provider to see if any additional testing is necessary. The second type of risk is a high-risk result. This would mean the baby you are carrying is at a higher risk for one of the conditions listed on the report. This risk could be 1% or as high as greater than 99% that that particular condition is present. Because it is just a screening test, this does not mean that it's 100% likelihood that your baby has this condition, so we do recommend genetic counseling and discussing testing like amnio or CVS with your doctor or healthcare provider to determine whether or not your baby has this condition. The third type of a result is a no result. This situation occurs when we don't have enough information in the sample provided in order to obtain an accurate result for the baby on all of the conditions on the report. This can happen one of three ways. The first way is by low fetal fraction. Low fetal fraction describes an instance where the amount of DNA being produced by the baby and put into the mother's bloodstream is low. We don't have enough information from the baby in order to make that accurate estimation of whether or not the baby is affected with one of the conditions. Think of the example, which word am I thinking about? I only give you the letter N, and that you know that the word is 6 letters long. Not having enough letters is like not having enough DNA from the baby. We don't have enough information in order to determine what the word is or what the condition may be in the baby. Having another blood draw should help us by getting more information or more DNA. The second way this can occur is by something called quality metrics. Quality metrics are all of the components we use to help us determine whether or not a baby may be affected with a particular condition. Again, going back to our word example, now let's say I filled in more of the letters. However, there's still a blank space. This blank space could be an I or an A, therefore making the word thinks or thanks, which are two very different words. Most other NIPT companies will not know when a crucial letter is missing and therefore make a guess as to what the word may be, not always getting the correct answer. We will know when a crucial letter is missing and therefore ask for a new sample. This new sample will allow us to get a better idea of whether or not all of the quality metrics are in place in order to report out an accurate result for you and the baby. You may be asked to contribute a cheek swab sample from the father of the baby. This is optional, but can help reduce the chance of needing additional blood samples from the mother to obtain results. We will not be reporting any genetic results on his sample alone, but only use it to help interpret the baby's DNA. Paternity testing will not be done on this sample. The third type of result is an uninformative DNA result. With this type of result, we do not have the information we need to make an accurate risk assessment, and we do not believe that a second blood draw would help the situation or give us more information. Also, keep in mind that NIPT and Panorama are simply screening tests, and even when you obtain a low-risk result, you will want to discuss this result with your doctor to ensure that no other additional testing is necessary in order to assess for risks during your pregnancy. A high-risk result increases the chance that your baby may be affected with a particular condition, but because it's not 100%, we recommend genetic counseling and discussing these results with your doctor or healthcare provider and considering tests like amnio or CVS in order to obtain a diagnostic test result. So thank you for viewing this video. Remember, there are other videos in the series to help you address additional questions that you may have about your pregnancy. I also encourage you to talk with your doctor or healthcare provider to see what testing may be appropriate for you. You can view these videos and additional information by going to PANORAMATEST.com.
These tests were developed by Natera Inc., a laboratory certified under the Clinical Laboratory Improvement Amendments. These tests have not been cleared or approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.